Okay, hello and welcome once more to fix my traffic video from myself. I gotta change my name. Yeah. So this is this file. I found this city in the workshop. It was made by what's his name? Explosive Supernova. And he says my city traffic problems became a huge challenge for me to fix in the end. I've used all my tricks and I don't know what to do anymore. Could someone please help me fix it up? And okay, I have already made this fix. I have already published a solution in the workshop, but the video didn't come through. So now today I'm trying YouTube live streaming because I'm kind of bored of Twitch. It's always twitchy. So the city, as you can see, is like it's a well-laid city. We'll see it in detail later on. But as you can see, it's like two cities joined by a intercity highway with this agricultural industrial area here. And yeah, this is like the new part of the city. It's not filled up. It's not zoned yet. Yes, this guy made it up, and then the traffic got so bad that he could not zone it anymore, or maybe he disowned all this part because traffic was a nightmare. I'm letting the simulation run, and I have seen it go as low as 23%. But lately, I don't know, something changed in the settings in the game or something, and it's only getting down to 33, 38. But you see already people is piling up in this highway. He has done a lot of traffic manager silly things. I'll show you soon. But the city is beautiful. The city is nicely laid. Roundabouts, I don't like them, but they made nicely. This distributors or whatever they're called. They, you know, this is it has a sandwich. It has main street down there in between the highways. I seen this in Caracas. It's impressive to be in there. Is gloom. Is yeah, but it's nice. There's another fix in the workshop for this city, but the guy didn't have all the DLCs, and he mainly, like this on the whole city and let it grow again. Something I do. I did once I fixed the traffic for this guy. I disowned this because it has turning problems related to the noise profile of the city. So if you see there's residential in between, it's commercial in between, residential in between, and it's a nightmare for people living in there. You see, remember, people dies in this game of noise. So yeah, so as the city goes as low as it can, brings up to a halt. You see, like red cars. Let's check the traffic manager settings because I want to show you. Let's use the overlays here. Okay, let's see the lane connector. Let's see the priority signs. I don't like the time traffic lights. I just want to see the traffic lights, but I think it's the same setting. Speed limits, parking restrictions, vehicle restrictions, and let's see the pathfind stats. Let's check Holy City. This dynamic lane selections to 100%. I think this guy was so desperate that took it to there. 50% usually does the trick. And yeah, as you see, even though it is somehow moving, is still. I have seen this system interchange join this one, the service interchange. That's bad. Another thing we see here, you see industry is complaining. Industry is complaining about lack of services. Oh damn it! I just realized I'm with unlimited money because yesterday I was trying to fix a city that was so deep in the red numbers that it was impossible to do anything on it. Well, this city is actually you don't need unlimited money. It even cease to a halt. It is on the greens, and once you fix it, it makes a lot of money. Believe me. So there's a train line. This is somewhere very far away. Yeah, around here. There's a broken train line. It's just an external connection. You can free up. If you can get the next 36,000, you can get the next square here, and you connect this train to help industry export more. It will be great. So you can see traffic is now 34%, and while we need to fix industry too. So while the traffic is getting worse and worse by the second, let's start laying up this dense infrastructure we'll need for all the warehouses. Because what's happening with the industry is all these little trucks, all these trucks from these places are trying to export. Let's move these things here. All these places are trying to export, and let's just make it like this. We can put these big things, the solar updraft tower, whatever the technology for that is. If you know about the technology, please just let me know in the comments. I'm too lazy. I'm always thinking I'm gonna Google this solar updraft thing to see what it's about, and I'm too lazy to do it, to be honest. Okay, so traffic is 32%. So 31 keeps coming down. We can call it a baseline. Start putting warehouses. So what happens here is this is producing so much that all those trucks are busy trying to export. Okay? We yeah. So these huge warehouses are 26 long by 16 wide. So 26 more. I have done 16. Can put another one. I have done this fix many times, so I know the city needs at least 9 warehouses. As I told you, the recording didn't come through, so today I'm trying to stream it up directly to YouTube. So 30%, even though I'm laying roads, I'm not even giving a purpose to this warehouse. So there's no change. You just see the traffic piling up here and it keeps piling up, piling up. I I don't want to say that. Let's stop it here because you s- you see when you have all these dead bodies not being picked up, it causes abandonment, and people to abandon the city, they just go away. You don't need they don't need to move out of the city physically. They just disappear, and this will drop the population, and then traffic will improve because you will have lost like 10,000 people out of 24,000 population. So let's call 30% a baseline. Let's stop it here because we don't want to lose 10,000 people. Let's start looking at the traffic fixes. Okay, and the first thing I'm gonna do to fix the traffic, you see in the city limits, the 6,000 vehicles out of a possible 16,000. And each one of these warehouses can provide up to 40 trucks with 100% budget. Mm. And I intend to put 12 of them. So, do I intend to fix traffic by adding 40 times 12 more trucks to the equation? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. 40 times 10, 400 trucks. 480 trucks will be added to this city. And that's how I fix traffic. Let's bulldoze this to, because this guy was very careful about putting his pipes on the roads. So I'm going to respect his will. I'm going to have this. Okay. So this then produces two things, three. Yeah. So the producers, they need specialized warehouses. We have the silos, 600 tons for 25 trucks, and we have the barns, 500 trucks for 20. I think I'm gonna go with the barns. I'm gonna go with the barns because they have less trucks. No, this is a main road there, so I don't want to put, because this connects to the roundabout. So there's producers and transformers here, and here, yeah, they mixed up producers, transformers. So let's put some barns here. They don't need to be in the. They don't need to be in the zone area. Something good about mm, warehouses. So, okay, we have some barns here and there in the city. Now we have animal products and we have flour being produced in these things. So I will alternate them. One flour, one animal product, just for the sake of it. This one was animals, so this one is flour. And so this one is animals, and this one will be flour. Okay, what's gonna happen is these warehouses are gonna start receiving all the production. Yeah, these barns will start receiving all the production from the crop fields, and these warehouses will start receiving all the production from this flour mill and these slaughterhouses and milk parlors and stuff. So it's the warehouse trucks which are gonna export. Now let's take a look at the traffic, because there's quite a few things in this city that need to be fixed. Let's start here, because I know here there's a problem. It's actually clearing up, but you can see, for some reason, no car is taking this leg of the roundabout. And for some reason, and this is weird, but this works better if that's what happens. The only thing is, it's creating a huge backup here, because everyone is trying to take just this lane, because they're going out in here. And the reason that's, yeah, you see, this traffic manager in the wrong hands. In theory, you could change lanes here. theory, if you were to come out of this roundabout, you could, in this node, you could change your lane and choose any of these two lanes. This one forces you to go out, so they're not gonna take it. This one is an incoming one. They're not gonna take it probably. Then here, the ones in the outer lane, the rightmost lane, they could change to the middle lane. And here this becomes a 4-lane. So in theory, they could use these two outer lanes here, but they then stuck here. And what's happening? Keep going, keep going, keep going, till here where there's no roundabout rules. They just choosing to go out here. You can see it. They're just taking this road, going out in this roundabout, and coming back up here in this leg of the roundabout. So we're gonna fix that. And the best way to fix that is to remove all the rules in there. Let's remove all the rules in there. All the rules in here and in here. Yeah. Okay. Now, this thing is he was not using roundabout rules. You see, because the game detects okay, here only in this node I can have it with roundabout rules. I don't like this, the no changing nodes and lanes in the roundabout, because that's what roundabouts are for. In theory, you should get into the inner lane unless you're going out in the first exit. So yeah, but that BFAR requests the traffic manager to be like that, because that's the way he uses roundabouts, because he is BFAR. So let's remove this and remove this, because I'm not BFAR. Okay. Sorry, my lighter is dead and I want to smoke. Okay, we have fixed that. I think this other roundabout, which is collapsed to death, is having also problems. So let's also give it roundabout. This one, we're gonna make it a 3-lane highway. Some barriers. Yeah, space already occupied, but I have anarchy. You gotta be really careful, because there's so many connections to this roundabout that nodes are the right size for them to make your mouse jump and snap to something else. Yeah, now it's a 3-lane roundabout. Let's go back, traffic manager, and roundabout it. Now we have this no change lanes here. Let's remove them. You can always put them back if they don't work, if this doesn't work. Okay, other thing you can see, if we take a look at the traffic in here, I have a lot of particular cars coming into the city. But if we take a look at the traffic here, we also have a lot of particular cars coming into the city. Okay, we need to start the simulation and let it run for a little bit, because since I made changes here, the pathfinding is lost. But what's happening is the shortcut in this inner highway, instead of going around the city here to go out on this external connection. So we are adding traffic to the city that we don't want or we don't need. And the solution for that is I have two tricks under my sleeve. First one is to increase the speed limit in this part. Okay, so cars will prefer to go around the city, down into the city. And we're going to reduce the speed limit because, anyway, no one wants car 100 kilometer hour inside a city, even if it's an intercity highway. So let's put this 70, which is reasonable. Something else, something that happens to many cars, since this is faster, this is way faster than this. Many cars are jumping into the highway here and going out here in this roundabout, which is full of rules, instead of staying in this little street here. So yeah, let's make it slower, and also I'm gonna make all these ramps 40 kilometers hour because I don't want them shortcutting. Shortcutting through this. So this is the same as this. They're gonna stay in here because this is slightly longer. This ramp too. Okay, we got all of the ramps. Let's keep doing this. Let's not get sidetracked. We don't want. Not 40. This was 70, and this was 72. 70, 70. Okay, 70. That will help also spread traffic, so people will go out of the highway sooner and into the small roads, unless they need to stay in the highway. Okay. I don't know what this one. Yeah, this part is the serving. Let's make it 100. Yeah, let's keep it 100 here because it's part of serving this and that and whatnot. And also, since we put this load on this road, let's add some roads here and let's allow them to go in and out of the highway. Like so. Let's just have a normal road here. Yeah. Just get rid of all these pedestrian crossings because this is just an access to the highway for these cars. I don't need pedestrian crossings in there. Don't need them to stop. No pedestrian crossings. Yeah, I think that they don't exist in highways, but just in case. Okay. And while we were doing the speed limits here, we kind of realized this roundabout. So just a 2-lane. Let's upgrade it to a 3-lane with noise barriers, blah blah blah. Remember carefully because of the jumpy nuttiness of this. Sometimes it just goes there, I'm trying to be very, very careful because it's annoying when that happens. Okay, now we can clear this and make it roundabout with its roundabout rules. Also, you will see some nice stuff or weird stuff. I don't know, whatever you prefer. Like if we go in the traffic info view, this roundabout is on the opposite sense. And there's many, many roundabouts done like that around the map. Roundabouts go from right to left. They go counterclockwise, and you see this one goes clockwise. There's another one in here that goes clockwise. What happens is if it goes clockwise, cars will go here, get in the way of cars trying to get out. So unless you are making a UK city, don't do that. Come on, Lauter, I hate you. I have three lighters in front of me, and none of them works. Okay, what is? This is not even a round. Yeah, this is a roundabout, and it's on the right sense. This one, this one is clockwise. It needs to be counterclockwise. And let's, since this one's gonna see a lot of action, let's make it roundabouty. This is for roundabouty. Let's make it where there was another one here. So right now they might not. Right now they might not be seen. Yeah, this is another. This one needs to go like this. Okay. Right now they're not seeing much action, so it doesn't look like much. But once the traffic starts flowing all around the city, we're gonna kind of need them to at least work. We might replace them. You see, this one can be easily replaced by a crossing. There's no reason for it to be a roundabout, just only for the looks. Okay. Something else. I will break this and this. They can move. They can move into this if they need it by just going around here. Okay, so we have done a lot, and now I think we can restart the simulation for a little bit and see what I just forgot. Okay, let's traffic view, start the simulation, 29, 30%. This is just like Viva says, chock a block. This another thing, these bridges, they actually don't have much reason to exist, you know? And for example, this roundabout is feeding traffic directly from here. See already 36%. Things start flowing much better. I forgot to put water to some of this stuff. Yeah, well, we put it across here and here. It should get water. Something else we can do is increase factories budget. And since we're at that, let's put everything here 101%. It's a little trick, gives you one more vehicle with no added cost. Okay. And we see a lot of views immediately. There's lots of trucks that were somewhere that start delivering to these barns here instead of exporting to the end of the world. And we have new trucks. See, we just added a lot of barns. Each barn has 25 trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, There's 100 trucks there. Five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, we just added a shitload of trucks to the city, and yeah, traffic's not improving right now. It improved, and then it got worse because they're balancing there. They're just filling up the steel trucks that need to get out of the highway, come back to base, and start exporting here. But you can see it's dropping to 29%, but this is clearing up. This now gets a lot of views, and then they shock a block here. For some reason, let's take a look at this, why this is happening. Because if they have the roundabout, they should be able to. This doesn't even need to be a 3-lane highway. If we lose one here, still some lane mathematics. See if these guys stop being pain in the ass. So we lose one lane there, and we lose one lane here. Yeah, no, because we don't lose one lane here. We lose and we get. Sorry. So this doesn't need to be a 4-lane. It becomes 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. We don't know why. Because here's the same. We lose one and we get one. So this is a 2-lane, and this becomes a 3-lane. Tick 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 tick. Hello. No, I can't give you anything. I don't know. I don't know why you are asking me that. Sorry, bro. I pay for my industry DLC. You can find ways to pirate it if you really want to try it without paying. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, sorry. This guy in the chat asking for something. Okay, we were doing this 3-lane, blah blah blah, lane mathematics. We lose one here, so we make this one a 2-lane, and that should be enough to clear this. See, there's some funky lane changing here and there. But we basically kind of clear all this. This backup is clearing up the best it can. And we might be able to avert the dead wave and abandonment. See, we're already 40%. This roundabout cleared. They still There's still them funky things, and the reason is everything's too close together here. And also, yeah, this is a 2-lane coming from a 1-lane. It's good that it allows them to expand, but then the way this works, this one is forced exit, so everyone is kind of trying to remain in the outer lane. This clear up beautifully, and once this starts seeing less action, this will clear up. Something else the city kind of needs is connections in the bottom. And here we have this 4-lane with trees. I don't really like, especially the way it looks in this map. Let's make this node slightly lower. Sorry. Yeah, we have some pylons in there, but they don't seem to be a problem. And we can connect it here. Let's just something like this. And with node controller, we break this here, and then we bulldoze this. Okay, now we have a connection between the two cities that is not a highway. We might want to move this a little bit here and here. Yeah, the pilar is in between. Let's try to put it this sense, yeah. And we can rise this node a little bit so cars don't clip in there. Yeah. So, and we immediately see massive use of this, and also we immediately see lots of pedestrians. You know, when you're using Move It, if you hold Alt, it will snap to the closest, nicest shape it can do. Okay, 47%. The inner highway is almost cleared. They still having problem getting out of the city. Mm, and the main reason is they changing nodes here for no good reason. So what's going on here? Let's use lane connectors because I think that what they thinking is that this lane disappears, so they're trying to avoid it. You see, now only those who doesn't want to go out oh, come on. People are so low in Spain. I think making these share lanes, even though it's confusing for the game, allows them to use it for whatever it is. And yeah, I'm an enemy of lane connectors. This for some reason still happening. They might need to change lanes. Let's have them change lanes somewhere else. Because here they have a node space. They're just doing it now there. They insist in using the center one. This, probably this leg of the roundabout, this exit. Yeah, this exit here. Let's make it share lane. Make this one a share lane. We might start seeing cars using the inner lane of the roundabout. Or not. I haven't seen a single one yet. And the reason is because of the lane connectors I did. Yeah, you see, I removed the lane connectors. Just by adding a share lane here, I allow them, because these two nodes are too close together, this roundabout needs to be bigger. But now they're using two lanes, they're just trying to escape this forced lane here, which is good. So how's traffic now? 64%, and we're already getting new population. Is discussable whether we can do some lane mathematics in here. Okay. What I'm just gonna do is arrow here. You have a dedicated turn lane. And this is flowing good. See, this is stabilized, and we solved the industry problem, and now industry is actually making a lot of money for us. We can do more, and our main problem remains here. And the reason is all this go up, go down things. They rather use the they rather change sense here than the roundabout for no good reason. Where this truck's coming from? Okay, he wants to stay there. We might have a case of shared lanes here. Yeah, we do. Let's try something that just cleared up, but let's give this dedicated lanes. No, you don't need dedicated lanes in there. And this we have somewhere, yeah, this thingy. Okay, now they can have dedicated lanes in there. This one's not a problem, so let's just leave it like that. And here we do the same shared here. So cars are using the second lane. And traffic now is 68%. 69. We haven't done any major change to the road layout. We just added this road here. We broke this little one. We broke here and there, and the rest. And yeah, we added this whole thing, which can be justified to be one of these network extensions, 4-lane roads, because this is seeing a lot of traffic, because it's acting as an exit for this. So we need more capacity. This also is connecting these two parts. Yeah. Here you see we're filtering two outer lanes that are very well used into one, and then back up to two. There is no reason for this not to be a 4-lane national road. That way we remove the bottleneck that has been created there. Because everyone, well, yeah and no, because it's good. There's sometimes it makes a turn in there when they have the roundabout, but this was not the case. So yeah, 69%. Let's use some. See if we can snap it here. Okay. So we can do no left turns here. No left turns here. No left turns here. If you want to do a left turn, you can just do one right here, one left here, and a left here. that will work much better. It's longer, but when you don't have a choice. Okay, this is being the same problem, and this needs to be a share lane in this node. Yeah, this is for going straight. Wait, what was the solution we implemented? Yeah, we immediately see them using it. So 73%, 2,000 more population. There's a little jam here. Nothing to worry about. And while this stabilizes, clears up, and all that, yeah, something I don't like. This really short node here might have a traffic light, and we don't need it. So let's get rid of these traffic lights here. These traffic lights here. And we can get rid of some. You see all these pedestrian crossings? They just get in the way of cars. So you have this one. People can go to the intersection. Yeah, so this is already cleared. Yeah, it's already cleared. 76%. I don't like these things, but they're not that bad. I wonder why there's so many cars trying to go from here. Let's just check they're not doing silly things like going out here and coming back. No, they're not. They just flowing freely. How long we've been at this? 47 minutes. We already got 78% with the spawning turned off. The city is working. It's making 60,000 per week. Cars are parked everywhere. This is not a problem anymore. And these trucks, see, 100% full. The ones in the back, they just get fed from these ones because these guys are too silly. So they fill them up. And some trucks are sent from here to this. And then they start sporting once they are like 60%. See, this one has 50 trucks in use. 50 trucks in use. It's desperately trying to get rid of the stock. And since let's give them one more truck. Yeah. It should be 41 now. 41, 41, yeah. So before the stock of this was full and the trucks were busy exporting somewhere, now we don't need them to have so many trucks. So we can reduce it back by the budget. And we should start seeing more money in here. Remember, more money, less traffic. So the masterly Hawkins has taught us this. So let's tackle something. Public transport. As you can see, this ring of monorail. It's just decorative, probably. And we also have these two circular lanes of metro. Let me check. My phone is. Okay, so there's nothing connecting the two cities to each other. Also, the noise profile, that's a problem, but yeah. Let's go back to Metro View. Metro View. Okay, please, Metro View. Okay, there's nothing connecting with transport the two parts of the city. So we need to provide them with a way to do a change somewhere. I think this is residential, yeah. So I don't want the metro station in there. Mm, let's find a place where this. Yeah, here's a metro station. It's mixed residential, university, and whatnot. Okay, not this one then. They're already complaining about noise. This is the problem that the noise profile of the city is awful. Yeah, I think we have no choice but to move this crematorium here. This on this part. Okay, sorry, but um, yeah, we can make office space here. The offices don't complain about noise and act as a noise buffer for residential. So we put, sorry, we put a metro station here so they can change lanes, and we can put a metro station. I just need I just need a road here for the time being, so I can put this metro station here. Okay, now with some pedestrian paths. I don't know if you were aware of this trick, but it's not disconnected somehow, but it won't allow you to put it like that. You put it and then disconnect it. No one complains. So now we do a curve, 15 curve, 90 degrees, 15. We just take it there. We do the same. I'm not sure that they totally align. So let's make this 180. 15, yeah, they were aligned. So let's get rid now of this one, go back to Metro, 15, 15, straight lane, yeah, slightly twisted, but move it, move it will help if I take the node and not the little tree. And we just do the intercity metro line. We will make it blue to recognize, and we call it intercity. So as you can see right now, Metro is having 600 passengers per week. Let's give this select types, 200 passengers, subway train. And let's give them 3 trains. So 625 passengers per week. We'll see how that change in a while. 76%. That's not great, but considering we haven't destroyed anything in the city, that's not bad neither. So here it seems to be a problem. Okay, this is connected underground. This is connected overground. I don't really see the reason for this. This is slowing our friends here. So the merging in there, that's where the lane connectors are useful. Stay in your lane, shows your lane somewhere else. And already cleared. Let's break the roundabout rules. Sorry. And please don't stop here. Just keep going, keep going. Come on, keep going. So this is the best we can do for the city without actually changing it a lot. We could try to figure out another way to connect the two cities from below, because this has been very useful right now. See, all the particular traffic is commuting down there. Well, it's like half and half. And it would be great if we had another way to join this part of the city, but this is so complicated with highways and whatnot that I don't really want to add anything to this. Let's see what we can do. We will find a way, because these cities actually need to be connected in a more sensible way. Maybe we can squeeze this race, yeah. So if we were to, no, not 18, not, where are you? Why? Not where, it's why. Okay. Might be able to squeeze this, but there is no, yeah, this antenna has to go. Where that stops? It's a stop. It is a stop. It looks like it's no. It connects to this one. Okay. So what we might do is this. Okay, it's costing us some. Smooth. Yeah. And this one somehow. Okay. I'm not sure this was the best decision ever, but doesn't look like the worst neither. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay, if we move this firehouse here, we move this slaughterhouse is here. Could connect this with a normal road here. Still have to get rid of this antenna. Let's put it somewhere else. Yeah, here. Okay, already this is seeing a lot of action. This thingy can go nicer here. Let's see how's the traffic, 78%. I will be happy if it reaches 80%. Do we really need to connect this to this roundabout in this really weird shape? I don't know. I don't know, but this is creating this. Move it. Okay. So all these cars are trying to get out somewhere. Yeah. This is not really working very well. And no one is using this lane. This is because of the roundabout rules, I'm sure. Yeah. Changing lanes in there. Share lane here. Share lane there. They start changing lanes, and yeah, that share lane changed the way they are using roundabout. And clear this up very, very nicely. Yeah, it's no more cars backing up here, trying to change lanes here because it's forbidden here. And they just yielding, and it is clear. And since this one's clear, this one will clear faster. Should we do another share lane here? No, because it's just one. It's better so they don't get in the way. So how's traffic? 78%. Busy roads, but no traffic jams. Well, it's another case of we don't want to use that because we all want to go here. It's backing up horribly. So why this guy is not going? Okay. Don't yield here. Just keep going. Just keep going because you're making a huge backup here. And I didn't realize this was still full of rules. Get rid of the rules instead of fidgeting with a roundabout in there. That's the reason I put the overlays, so I can see what rules are in place. Since I removed the rules, see how this all cleared up. So traffic flow is like fluid flow. You gotta identify the. Well, you're complaining about a lot of lack of services. Let's see how's, for example, police. Yeah. We put a big police station in here. These guys should be happier. And yeah, we have a tiny fire station in there. These guys can have one, a big one. I mean, this part of the city doesn't have any fire. I don't think they have any police. Yeah, they have one there, but let's just put it police headquarters here. Hospitals, we have one here. We have one here. And a clinic in there. There was a clinic in there. Yeah, no, we don't need anything else here. The cemetery is full. It's been full for ages. I have a mod that empties them up, but sometimes this one kicks in. So 79% busy roads everywhere, but yeah, we have 4,000 more people actually now. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, if you want to really make this fix better, you gotta get rid of all this commerce here and all this residential on the side of the highway, and make it properly distributed to like all residential. Here goes, and all this L and this becomes commerce, and then you get the commerce out of here and move it somewhere else. And yeah, that's like, yeah, the same here. You see, all this commerce here is is a no. What happens since we have demand? Let's try this. Let's give this to commercial. Let's give all this to commercial. Let's get rid of the commercial over the house or import exporting. Okay, we are importing a little bit. We're exporting a lot of agricultural products. Could even try to absorb some of that production with some unique factories. I think the bakery uses exactly what you produce. It's a shame you cannot have like 10 of them. And I think the lemonade, no, it uses glass, and we don't have glass. It uses what? Crops and glass. Can we make a glass industry quick now? No, I'm too lazy for that. 150%. It's a shame you're gonna have two or three of them. If someone could deliver, see they are keeping up. They're keeping up happily. So let's go back to what we were doing. We were making like commercial strips here around these big streets. Let's move the commercial out of the residential as much as we can. This might hinder a little bit traffic here and there, but yeah, I don't care. Okay, I don't want also to move all the commercial to this part of the goods, but it's so well deserved by the highway that I don't think that's a problem. And now let's get rid of all this commercial killing or yeah, commercial, 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 commercial. 30,000 people. Let's get rid of. Let's do a -4 here. Yeah. -4. Okay. Yeah. Well, these people and these people ha- have no choice. They have to go. That's where the commercial should be. These people also sorry, but yeah. Let's change the shape of the city. Get rid of all these commercial pockets here, here, here. Let's leave those there. All these commercial pockets here. All these commercial pockets here. We'll also like 1,000 people when I disown this little part close to the highway. It's crazy. And let's disown this commercial here. No, thank you. This commercial here. No, thank you. This needs to be office. The reason this needs to be office is because really noisy stuff here. Okay, so we have changed the shape of this part of the city. We still have much more people here. There's no commercial demand whatsoever because they're busy using this part. Traffic 77%. And the game's very slow now. I don't know why. If we could get, all these people needs to go from here. Let's just get rid of all these commercial pockets here because that's noise added to the. Yeah, get out of here. Move somewhere else. Same here. Go out, go out, go out. Because then we can change all this for offices, and they will reduce the noise for the people living in here. So commercial, go, 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 go away. We can leave small ones. Small ones do not really matter. What really disturbs the city is the big ones. Oh, there's something. Let's just move everything here a little higher so it stops intermittently flooding. Just a little bit, not much. Not much. Just yeah. This should help. And now this thing's complaining that doesn't have any electricity. It's not a problem. Just put it here. These people keeps complaining of noise, even though there's not much commercial left in here. Yeah, there is. There is. How come I don't see these guys here on this tiny little thing here? And yeah, I think these guys and these guys. Go away. 30,000 people we lost a lot of commercials, so we lost a lot of. Here we will have to do the 4 by 4 thing. This 4, or is 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All this gonna be office. If you please. All this gonna be office, if you please. Oh, they're actually getting built. That's nice. I can't really do anything here. Yeah, I can do. We're back to 30,000, so let's just clear this here. Clear this here. And this here. Yeah, I know. Once the buildings are gone, we can try to fit, even though we don't need it, we can try to fit. Yeah, let's make it tiny, like this. And then we fit, we protect it with this. Here's the same. So 4 by 4 office space. Must be a metro or something here, making noise for these guys. No, it's a commercial. So we need to get rid of this and 4 by 4, and we just office space that. People complaining about noise there. I lost some population and a lot of revenue because we're reshaping the commercial areas. I don't really want to. Okay, let's see. For example, this nice part of the city is reclaimed from commerce, can be low density housing. And here we have the hell you're doing there. Okay. Low density housing. This little strip here will be office to block this metro station, which is really noisy. This part here close to the park, a really nice, well laid park with a thing here, with a college or something. This can also be like, let's put some low density housing in the other side and high density in the inner side, not in the park. So we're reclaiming all the spaces, low density here, so mixing, gives some character to the city, some tall buildings, some not so tall buildings. It's a park. Okay. Commerce can come here. And this part is the same. Look here, tall buildings. And here we're surrounded by tall buildings and commerce we forgot to get rid of. Here we can give it some tall building thing. Now, all these, because the tall buildings, we make it low density housing. Is here the same? No, here we need to do the office, protection area. Okay, and so this is tall buildings, so we give low density housing, and this is low density. Yeah, so we can give low density here and high density on the other side. Tick tick. Getting rid of that commerce in there will enhance the noise profile. Some people keeps complaining. Okay, let's. Sorry, office here. And these people seems to be coping very well. So yeah. Bye. How's the traffic? 75%. This there's a new traffic profile around here for some odd reason. Oh, we haven't checked the metro. I need a coffee. See, from 600 to almost 2,000 people. And that's because we are joining these two lanes. And we can check. We don't need more trains. Metro Line 1, Metro Line 2. This could use another train. Come on. Metro Line 3. No, it's a 2. Metro Line 3. The hell? Okay, let's give it this one another train too. Just for the sake of it. Okay. In my book, to Metro Line 3. Give them another vehicle too. Now 200%, if you have two trains with 100%, you should have four. Oh, yeah. I don't know how that gets calculated. The noise is because of these trees. I like these ones. Yeah. But if we're gonna put these trees around, we need the firemen to have helicopters. Okay. And we need to kick in water. There arrives a point where water is insufficient and electricity is insufficient because there's not enough water, and it's a vicious circle. That's not the case now. So these people keeps complaining of noise. It's not the zoning thing. Is why? Why? There's no metro. There's nothing in there. Why you're complaining about noise? Why? What is making your street so noisy? So let's just upgrade this. Should help. Does it helps? Yeah, it does. And there was another noise complaint here, but apparently it's gone now. Yeah, here. But here we have, yeah. So we just need to get rid of these two buildings and make them offices. There's another thing, this pump is too close to the, yeah, let's just move it where the other pumps are here. And let's connect it. And since we are at that, let's put another one here. 'Cause why not? Now they're happy. And we might need another one of these pollution pumps. Let's put one of these things in here better. two of them, just because. Okay, pollution somehow flew back up the river and was polluting that pump intake. Very weird, but it happens every time I play the map. I think it's when I increase the water. Yeah, I just discovered that when I increase the water budget, it just flows more and goes up the river. See, these two pumps seem to have lack of electricity, even though there's no. Yeah, okay. I see what happens every time I move this. I play this here. Okay. So now pumps are back online. Traffic 1 hour 30 minutes. Traffic 78%. This is becoming very busy because of the newcomers in town, and we're just gonna remove some traffic lights here to make things flow smoother. Okay, leave that one here, that one there. It's big. Yeah. And we can do some dedicated turning lanes. No, don't. Sorry, I despawning because I wanted to go faster. Okay. Everything here, dedicated turning lanes. People massively using the park. It's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clear roundabout. Thank you. Traffic 78%. The way to take it above 8 is removing all these s- sense sense changing things and all these bridges on top. But the city works like as it is. So why fix it if it ain't broken? Giving some dedicated turning lanes, removing traffic lights, that has helped a lot. This part. It's a complicated part because there's a lot of tourists coming to this per thing, per tower, whatever. And we have all these. We'll say these two junctions are too close together, and we have the metros here. It's probably a no-no. Okay, another trick I have for helping traffic. See, we're up to 80%. If we go to traffic matter and turn off realistic parking, they will park, and then you can turn it back on because there's people since the beginning of the game trying to park somewhere around. You will see 79, 78, 80 options, traffic manager. Let's start with sanitizing this setting 50%. Disable this one, and bam. Traffic we'll see an improvement probably. See a lot of trucks trying to come up and down here. It's one of the solutions where I actually remove all this thing, and it worked. See, 81%, 31,000 people. Yeah, sorry, but whoever decide that all this was a good idea needs to be shut. Okay, these two. Okay, go away. I don't know how many people I'm displacing, but we need eminent domain for quality of life. These two gotta go. Okay, this can have some commerce here. Yeah, why not? Some here, but then we need office space here. Protective office space. And then we can put some high density here to recover all these people we moved. This needs to be office and grow tall. And this could be commerce. This needs to be office and grow tall. This can be commerce. Let's have them buying stuff in here too. And this low density because it's beautiful. And this, come on, office space. Let it grow tall. 31,000 people. Traffic is mostly fixed. See, 82%. Now that people has parked or put their car in their pocket or drove back to wherever the hell they needed to go, we can turn back on realistic parking and things will be better. I'm not sure I want this to be a single lane thing. No, this one. Because when stuff works, we want to give people options. Yeah, we can play with policies. Let's check. Traffic is stabilized in 81%. Options, traffic manager, enable more realistic parking. Let's give them some rush hour. Stop adding traffic lights. And see, it might drop 1 or 2 points. So sometimes the fix doesn't work, and it's just people driving and driving around, finding a parking place. So, okay, city planning. This one a money maker, big money maker. High tech housing. This will pump up the level of the housing. Encourage biking. We don't have much into bike lanes and stuff, but yeah. And filter industrial waste. Even though it costs a little money, it helps reducing pollution, and that's good. Okay, free Wi-Fi because this doesn't have any mail services, and that's it. We could check education and whatnot, but yeah, I think it's out of the scope of a city fix, of a traffic fix. 80%. Now we're getting more population, almost 10,000 more people, traffic 80%. And we have some minor complaints about work job availability. Too little unemployment, probably not enough educated people. Yeah, they're fairly educated. Some minor noise complaints in the areas where this stupid thing is. Still, yeah, sorry. If you don't like noise, move somewhere else. All this part yet to develop, and that's it. City's making a fortune, traffic's flowing like crazy, and that's it. Thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learn a little bit about the philosophy of more money, less traffic. Even though I didn't apply it here because, yeah, this is a very highway centric city. But just by rezoning, I solved a lot of these people problems. Okay, no more noise complaints, better transport joining the two cities, no more um, no more industry complaints, and life is good for them at least. Land value is skyrocketing. Into the waterfront doesn't get so much interest. Land value is nice. I still see on that side sick people because of noise, but here you see all that we rezone and repurpose got built nicely. We don't have much commerce. We don't need much commerce anyway. The city is heavily commerce oriented, even though it has industry. But we don't need that much commerce, as you can see. This got rebuilt nicely with a nice mixture of low density and high density buildings, lots of office space. I will let this part of the map to be solved with the learnings of that part. Though I did a lot already here. This all can, you know, making this office protection things. All this park can be populated, and this city can grow with no more road layouts up to 70,000 population or more. Eventually, getting connection to this train thing here, allowing these guys to export faster and taking some cars out of the streets. When we started, we have more than 6,000 vehicles on the streets. Now we have less than 5,000, and we added all this, which is more than 400 trucks to the equation, and all is working good. So, thank you very much, and goodbye.